He says he is not a hero, just someone who acts on what he believes and did what he had to do. But when he speaks about his train ride from Central Yugoslavia to Budapest, Hungary at 18 years old with a raincoat full of dinars to deliver a ransom to a German officer for the lives of Yugoslavian Jewry, his actions seem heroic. And when he contacted the French underground and organized an escape from a munitions factory in France, and was found out and beaten unconscious rather than give away any of the other 15 boys, his actions seem heroic. And when he worked to smuggle survivors into Palestine to help fight for a Jewish state, boarding the passengers onto the Exodus and helping them off when they were denied entry, his actions seem heroic. Born in 1923 in the village of Mužejevo in Czechoslovakia, David Hollander was away from home, a yeshiva student, when the war broke out. Forced into a Hungarian labor battalion with 300 others, he was one of the 6 that survived. His path took him from the labor battalion to Auschwitz. He was selected from there to be among the first to make the V-1 and W-2 missiles at a German munitions factory. He was in a camp in Durnau, Germany, and in the Dora Mittelbau camp. It was only when he was reunited with his sisters in Bergen-Belsen, days before liberation, that he learned his parents had died in the gas chambers. A consuming anger fueled his drive and his covert efforts to help establish the State of Israel, a home Jews could call their own. He wanted to live in the state he helped create, the Jewish homeland. But he was engaged to be married at the time, and his fiancée needed to live near her sister, her only surviving relative. David and his wife Leah finally made it home to Israel, officially and in no uncertain terms, in 1998. As much as David can talk about his experiences during the war, that is how little his wife can. But there is a canteen with a plaque in their home, a quiet testament to her story. Avraham, the father-in-law David would never meet, threw the canteen to Leah the day before he was murdered. They were both in Auschwitz, Leah working near the crematorium, and her father a forced labor in the crematorium. He would always throw food to his daughter. One day, he threw this canteen with soup inside it and shouted to her that tomorrow is Hoshana Rabbah, and she should remember the day because it will be his yahrzeit. He was killed the next day. David receives payments from the Claims Conference Article 2 Fund, and though he says Germany doesn't have enough money to get him back onto German soil, he acknowledges the importance of compensation as recognition for what Germany did. He says he is not a hero, but with his determination, energy, passion, and dedication to all Jews, his actions are heroic.